Hey guys and girls, how's it going, and welcome to Crash Landings with myself and Lewis. Hope you're brilliant, having yourself a great day as always. Yes, we're going to be playing Crash Landings by Iskandar. It's a FTB modpack, HQM modpack you can find in the third party tab. We're playing the most up-to-date version. And I'm doing this because you guys asked for it. I've had so many people asking me to play this. I sent out a Twitter thing asking what you want to see on the channel, and one of these popped up, and I've had it multiple times asked in comments. So I thought, do you know what? I'll just give it to you. Why not? Here we go. And let's start by typing HQM quest, so we can get our book working. Cool beans. And we get another book. So let's start. I'm going to kind of rush through. Oh my god, it's the thing trying to speak to me. We'll get to that in a minute. We're going to rush through the beginning part, purely because I have seen a few people playing this. I went on Reddit. When I was asked to do it, I thought, I'm going to do some background info. So I went on Reddit, I had a look around, and I tried to see if people had played it and how they kind of do their first few days. And I have devised a good way to do things, all thanks to my good friend Ron, or as they may know on his channel as Funshine X. He does some of this. I watched his first couple of episodes and he has an insanely good way of starting off. I don't know whether it's his idea, but it works really well of getting cobblestone really early. So we're going to steal that idea today, and all thanks to him. We're going to use that, but we have got to be in slight rush to do it, because if it gets to daytime or nighttime before we've done it, we're in a spot of bother. So we need some bone meal, we need some dust, and we need a water bottle. Let's have a look, see what we've got. We've got some of this stuff, some of that in there, some of that in there. Alright, do we need a different one? Let's go back, let's have a look. We want to do it on hard route because we're pretty badass. So we'll manual submit, claim rewards. There we go. And we need to do this one to get the dirt. So manual select, claim rewards. Good stuff. So let's get this tree grown. So if any of you are used to any of the HQM maps, so agrarian skies, all those type of things, this is no different in the slightest. I'm really hoping we get an early tree. Oh my god, please. Oh, yes. Okay, right, let's do this. So normally when you start on this map, you're a downed survivor. You've fallen from space in your spaceship, which is that behind me, and we need to figure a way to get off the planet and survive and such. The biggest element in this that is makes it really hard is the fact that it's really warm. So you've got to be careful, because it's so warm, you're going to slowly lose your hydration, which can be seen in the bottom left, and we need to keep that up with the camel pack, which we loaded with water a second ago. Yes. Alright, we're going to quickly make ourselves one of these, a crook, and you may be very familiar with this with maps such as Agrarian Skies, and we've used this in Sky Factory and many other, but hopefully this is going to get us another sapling. Am I yet to pick up? Oh my god. Really? Oh, there we go. Good stuff. So, oh, there's another one as well. Lovely. Yeah, we're going to try and set up a cobble gen in the first day, if I can do it. Ron's like proper pro, so he managed to do it really fast, but I'm going to try and do it. So what you have to do is you have to kind of go down here. I'm just going to basically do what he did, because I think he knows what he's doing a lot more than I did. And this looks like a really good way to do it. I did try actually a couple of different ways, but none of them seemed as fast as this. So we're just going to go with this one. So you have to go down here and go over here, the next edge, and we have to get underneath the ship because we have some water over here. You see? And we're going to use this water for evil deeds. We're going to go in this direction. And we're just going to dig over here, and eventually we'll make our way to this water that's kind of hanging about. Let's see if we can find it. Alright. Come on. Give me the water. Ah, ha, ha, ha. There we go. Alright, so we've got water. Now we need to go in this direction, because just over here is a downed part of my ship. Yes, my engine is leaking. It's leaking rocket fuel, or as others known as pyrotheum. It's leaking pyrotheum, which we all know burns stuff very fast. Now, I'm going to be using this pyrotheum to make a cobble generator, which is kind of cool. And I was contemplating whether not actually doing this, because the pyrotheum is actually really handy for burning or heating up crucibles later on. I think it's the fastest thing you can use for heating up crucibles. So I wanted to be a little bit careful about that. But let's do this. And if I knock this one, we should have it start coming down. There we go. Let's go back over here. And poof. There we are. We have the things making the guys. Yes, look at it go. Lovely. Okay, right. So now we got that, we need to make ourselves a tool to harvest this cobblestone. So let's do this. So we're going to need some more sticks to make some blank patterns, because we're going to need to get ourselves some of these bits so we can do this. So it's that, and that gives us that guy, and we need to turn that into a crafting table. You know, getting the basics for our Tinker's Construct, we have to do this. And that gives us that. So let's put these down. So we want our stencil table, our part builder, and our tool station. And we need to make a pickaxe. That's really the first thing. So let's get some sticks, like that. And we need to make some stencils. Cool beans. So let's grab ourselves a pickaxe stencil, like that. And we need more wood, don't we? Come on. Don't fail me now. Yes. Oh, yes. Right. Let's get this guy. Get some more wood. And we're going to rush our way to a bucket. And then once it's the first night and we're relaxing inside our spaceship. Did I forget to mention as well that they've got millions of mods that are designed to make your life a utter misery. Yes. Where are we? Oh my god, it's starting to get dark. Let's quickly do this. So we need some more sticks. Cool. We've got bone meal, we've got pickaxe head, we've got that. I think we've got everything we need. So let's do this and make ourselves a bone pickaxe head. Cool. And we need a... Oh, we need a binding. That's another one. We need a binding. Alright, I'm on it. Let's make a binding. Tool binding. And let's just make a wooden one. Oh, no, it's not that. It's this guy. Cool. And that. And one pickaxe. So we need you, and you, and you. Awesome sauce. And let's go down and grab ourselves some of this. Oh. So we need to get just enough to make ourselves a cobble gen, really. Now, the pyrotheum is highly burnable, so we've got to be a little bit careful with that. But we're going to move that in a second as well, so yes. So let's make ourselves a furnace. We'll make ourselves, you know what, we'll just make ourselves one of these. There we go. One slab furnace can sit there like that. And now we're going to take this clay over here. And we're going to make ourselves a clay bucket. Yes. And we're going to burn it up in here. So let's cook that guy up. So we're good to go. And then we're going to make our way over and we're going to take the pyrotheum, because apparently there's a small glitch at the minute. Whether it's a glitch, I have no idea. But it's a thing that when you collect it, it will go ahead and... how are those drop? I don't think they dropped unless I broke that. Yeah, there's a small glitch in which you can get inside and you can actually grab all the stuff. But we want to try and not set ourselves alight in the doing so of this. So let's go over here. So this is the downed rocket engine with loads filled with horrible stuff that we don't want. We want to try and grab this. Come on. Come on. We got this. Haha, there we go. Lovely. And this has now turned into lava. So let's put this over here. Like that. Oh man, we should have probably picked up the water first, because that allows us to do that, doesn't it? Oh, and I'm running. Running is bad. Let's make another one of these. And get that cooking. And we have a tiny bit of light left. Let's put this here. Alright, we're almost there. Cool beans. Alright, well I think we're going to save that for the next day actually, but we've got our lava, we've got our stuff. Let's place down our cobble there so we don't lose any of that. And now it's getting to night time, we're pretty much set in our ways. Let's see if we can quickly grab something before the guys start spawning. Oh, they're spawning. Okay, right, let's get inside. So the night is a very bad time. It's not the time you want to be messing about. I'm just going to fill that up like that. Should we use some of this? Let's use a little bit of this as well. There we go. And we're done. Cool. So, doing it this way is very, very handy because, one, it means that we don't have to worry about the creepers stepping in the pyrotheum, becoming like supercharged and insta-bloating, which is not very nice because they can create some huge, huge indents inside your ship, which you really don't want to happen. And secondly, we're good for a cobble generator now. I got enough clay to make another bucket. We've got a bucket here as well. We should have picked up the water first before we did that, but hey. But you can see here that my camel pack with my water in it is starting to go down now, so we'll need to start using our water to refill it like such, to make sure that we stay hydrated. But during the night, it's not that bad. Plus, we can go inside, and we can relax that way, which is always good. So let's, while we've got a minute, have a look inside our book, because there isn't really too much we can be doing in a minute. I might have a bite on some beef jerky as well. Yummy. And let's have a look, see what we can get up to. So we've done all of these. We've picked the hard route. Now, I believe if you do the easy one, you get yourself a sink chamber, so you can make yourself an additional life, and maybe some other bits. Actually, let's turn down the sound a little bit. There we go. Stop all those bad guys. We've got music. Let's get some music in this place as well. A little bit of music. Nice. All right. So what else have we got? Well, we've got this one here where we can hand in some water. So this one should be fairly easy. Let's grab you. Grab request delivery system. There we are. And we will tell this guy to select task. We'll pop it on there. Cool, cool. And let's get our leadstone energy guy. Pop that in there. Turn that around. And we want to feed it some water. Cool. And now we'll take the water out of our bottle, place it in there, which is going to be 1,000 millibuckets. And if we configure this, it's going to go into our HQM delivery system. And we have 100% water in there. Yeah, which claims us 2 water balls. So we get 2 for the price of 1. Nice. There we go. What other stuff have we got? Let's see what we've got. What we can do on the first night. We've got drinking mud. Sounds disgusting. Important information. What has gone before? So if you die and lose the map, simply generate a new world. It will recreate from a fresh new crash land. That tells you if you die. Okay. What's gone before? So this is a part of the lore. So there are some lore quests in this, so background story, where you have to go to this certain place to what looks like a data tablet. So maybe we'll do that when we're a little bit more set up, but not just yet. Tools of the trade. We have to make a crook and parts. Desperate times, we need some salt. And drinking mud is some dirty water. Yes. So water is scarce. In a pinch, you can get water from dirt. 1 bottle and 1 dirt, and there you go. It isn't very healthy, but if you don't starve, if you don't have a choice, a task where the player can hand in items or fluids. Maybe that music's maybe just a little bit loud. But there we go, guys. So that's pretty much our first night in Crash Landing. I think going with this idea of making the lava is probably a better way of doing it, but since we have special mobs in, it is pretty hard now. I remember watching some people play this, back in the earlier versions where you didn't have special mobs or anything like that, and it wasn't that bad. You could just make a trench and do your stuff. But now with these guys, they can throw people over the walls. They can probably dig around the wall. Who knows what they can do, but they're not very nice. There's like sniper skeleton and rapid fire ones and armored creepers and stuff. It's definitely not too nice out there. I would give that a miss. Oh, he's just gone down our hole. we should probably get rid of that. At least we've got a way of protecting ourselves from all the bad guys. So we've got our needle gun, which I can fill with ammo. Let's have a look. Let's fill that with some ammo, just in case. Yeah. Pop that back in there. Cool. But at least we've got our cobblestone sorted, and we're pretty set for the next day. Let's pop this down here and start sifting, I guess. So I'm going to kind of be expecting you guys to know a little bit about HQM maps, because we've done so many of them before, and there's so many out that obviously the basics is getting yourself started with your sifting and getting your bits, and then automating your sifting. Obviously this is going to give us the raw materials that we need to get going. So we've got lead, redstone, all of that stuff. Yes, I'm going to turn this down even more. Man, these guys are loud. Really loud. Wait, that was music. Let's turn that down. Keep music up. That'll do. And you can see all the guys on my map. There's a lot of people out there. There's that special AI, which means they all basically gang up on you. So if you stay in one place, they're going to come after you, which is kind of scary. And then we've got the food to worry about. So because we have Spice of Life and we have... there's another one that makes food really rubbish. There's that one in there. Basically, if you're standing still, it counts to it as if you're walking. So walking pace is exactly the same as standing still. So it's actually really unbeneficial to be standing still. You might as well be walking around and doing stuff, because you're using the same amount of food either way, and for your saturation. And with Spice of Life, like Blood and Bones, after we eat so many things, I mean so many of the same thing, we start getting a diminishing return, so we start losing less. And if we eat too much of one thing, we basically don't get anything at all, which is a little bit harsh, but that's, you know, that's just the way it is, isn't it? Let's get a... Should we make a chest? No, we're just going to make a chest, because we're going to need one, aren't we? Let's throw some of that on the floor. And we'll make our very first chest. Yes. And you can go just there. So let's get all of this in a chest. Tool bindings, things, there we go. Oh, my dust. And our materials, and you can go over here. There we go. And one of those can go over there as well, because we've got a spare one now from doing this anyway, so yeah. So that will do that. And obviously now we just need to start getting some bits together for being able to make more dirt. So we're going to need saplings for that, or we're going to need... Well, we're going to need saplings, really. The next step is going to be to get ourselves some iron, so we can make ourselves some shears, and a bucket, really, are going to be the next two things that I'm after. As well as making a... we're going to make a few more tinker's tools, I think, so we can probably make ourselves a mattock. We'll make one of those, because they're pretty good for beating stuff up. If we didn't have the awesome way that Ron did it, to be able to get the cobblestone really early, I would have made myself a frying pan, because a frying pan does quite a bit of damage, and it allows you to cook food, which is nice. But the only downside is, with a frying pan, you can't actually use wood. You need to use coal. It won't burn with wood. So that's another problem, another way of doing it. And before you ask, I did try cooking clay, the clay bucket, inside one of those, just to see if I could get away with it, but it doesn't. It only does food, it seems. That's a thing. Right, what have we got? Let's throw all this in here. We get a decent amount of stuff from dust, so having the land made of dust isn't too bad, I don't think. Yeah. Cool. Actually, before we finish up, so we read the intro message, because we didn't really have the time to do it earlier. So let's read the intro message. This is a computer speaking, so hello and welcome, I am IMPA, or to be more precise, Intelligent Multi-Purpose Assistant. I'm here to aid and guide you in surviving on this hot, dusty planet. The good news is that you seem to have survived the crash landing fine. The bad news is that the shuttle most definitely did not. You are stuck here for the foreseeable future. Speaking of which, you might want to get started. Those guys outside dying, making it very hard to read. Making it very hard. In the foreseeable future, speaking of what, you might want to get started on the camp. I give up. I give up. Alright guys, that's going to be that for today's episode. There's a massacre happening outside. My cockpit is stuff burning everywhere. I'm scared to go outside. It's going to be disgusting. Oh, I really want his bow as well. Ooh. There's a baby zombie. That's not going to go well. And a creeper wearing a thing. Alright guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have yourself a great day. Have a good one as always. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're brand new to the channel, I urge you to subscribe for some more awesome content. Alright, goodbye.